Hi, this is Heidi Caswell here, WordPress 101 for Boomers. And today we've been talking about organizing WordPress posts into a series. Now, categories can give you a start. It can give it so when you click on the categories, then if you got a series and everything's in one category, it will show up. And we showed how that goes. But still, they're not in order, and people still kind of reading it backwards, and it's just not as easy on your user. You could go in and you could take, like over here in your sidebar, and you can by hand in your widgets you could put in some HTML code and list them all that way, or use the custom menu and make a menu there with them too. That would be one way, but there's an easier way to do it. There's a plugin called Organize Series plugin, and that's the one we're going to look at right now. Here it is in WordPress.org, and it shows how it tells you a little bit about what it does. Gives you some screenshots. I like the ones that give screenshots because it gives me an idea of what I'm going to be able to do with it. And it shows, but basically what it does is you can have a series in your posts. This will show up in when you edit your posts, and you can add a new series, and you can put it's not part of a series, it's just there by default. But if it's part of a series, you just put it to the series. You can give it a series number. And this is good if you've already got it in there, but if you're starting a new series and you're just writing part 1 and the next one's going to be part 2 automatically, then it will number them for you. And you don't have to put that in. Then you just go ahead and save it, and it will show up. So here we are at Steve's Greenhouse, and you can see he's got the recent posts, and you can see 7 and 6 and 5, and it's hard to follow the series there. Or you could click on the categories, and then all of the greenhouse posts will show up there. They just kind of be in reverse order, and that does make it a little easier. We're going to go ahead and go in and add the plugin. Here you are. The plugin is called Organize Series. Organize Series is a good plugin for this. You can go ahead and just go into Add New, look for Organize Series. It will be by Darren, and then you activate it. Once it's set up, you have a settings box, and then you have up there, it will show you the other areas too. You got settings options. And in here in the setting options, you want it to display I got it so that I like this. It has a little box that'll show up under each post where they can go to see the whole series. And so I just went ahead and left these things as it was, and I just hit update options. And then I went ahead and gone on up here to manage series. And you can see that I went ahead and added a series, and this is building a greenhouse. And what I did for the posts is I'll go ahead and show you when we do the next series there for growing for market. But let me show you how it works. You can go in here also and you build them. You can edit your categories as you add them. And this is a good way to do that, and that way you can go ahead and add that image there. This image is not really showing up anywhere on here yet right now. So you can add an image or not add an image. Up to you, depends on how it works with your theme. But I'm going to go ahead and go on into the site itself so you can see what it looks like. Okay, here's the website. Here's a post moving into, you see right up here it says article series. And that's a widget that I added. I'll show you where that is in just a minute. Here's building of a greenhouse. Building a greenhouse part 7. This entry is part 7 of 7 in the series, building a greenhouse. You're like, okay, I like that. Let me go listen to it. And then you can go over there and, oh, there's part 1. There's part 2. There's part 3. Part 3 is missing. I'm going to have to go back and find part 3. And make sure we got them ordered right. So it's good to go back and double check. And then you can, 3 and 4 are reversed. So I'm going to go back in and edit those. And let me show you how that works. Okay, this is part 4. It's saying it's part 3. So I'm going to change that. And then I go back there and hit update. Okay, they're now in order. Like I said, you can just go in, edit the page, and change the number if you didn't get them in there right. And I just messed up on one of them there. Anyway, we got it all working now. And if it's longer than how many showing up, you can go to older posts, and it will go to the